I changed the world through your eyes. Normal always changes, I swear. What you cook looks aesthetically pleasing, but no seasoning. Maybe it's the time to let loose what you're having. Not everything is as it seems, but no, it's always happening. Drugs in my cabinet, the plug walked past me in the club, but he tapped me trying to make some kids rich. No more chasing ill shit, bro, I'm too ill for this. Paying these bills with bills, changing my feel for bliss. I got brothers that's been killed, it made my mind shift. I don't utter a sound, I let you judge what you want. I know I've been on the ground, coulda got hit with a round of round news, splitting my image and brows. Am I limited? Limitless death holding me down, and my pigment is the loudest. Wait, I'm smoking loud, let me finish it. I'm one of one in the crowd, I can't act like I don't know as of now what my mission is. I told a story once or twice about where I wanna lay. Stuck in the future, that's why I flights delayed. Hoping to give back, no kickback, and death in what I pay. They say we ain't a man.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to Disagreeable. This is Disagreeable. I'm Disagreeable. This is another one. This is another one. Might not be a long show. See if anybody pulls up. Hold on. Oh, what should we get into? What should we get into? What should we get into? Let's go. Let's go here. One moment. It starts out with this bitch yelling. Hold on. Yeah, let's go here.
I hear you.
You hear me? Awesome. Have a good night, child.
Okay, so let me share some information with y'all, right? So the top row, the first one, Colt Gray. He killed 4 people, right? Injured 4 people. He was armed. He was arrested by the police alive, right? The second one, Dylan Roof. He killed 9, injured 1. He was armed, and he got arrested by police alive. Third one, Peyton, murdered 10, injured 3, armed, and was arrested alive. Travis, murdered 4, injured 4, armed, arrested alive. Bottom row, Sean Bell, murdered 0, injured 0, unarmed, was dead, shot 50 fucking times. Stephen Clark, second one, murdered 0, injured 0, unarmed, dead, shot 20 fucking times. Jalen Walker, murdered 0, injured 0, unarmed, dead, shot 90 fucking times. Sonia Massey, murdered 0, injured 0, unarmed, dead, shot in the fucking head. So I know what you're about to say. Stop making it about race. Tell the cops that.
We now have our first involuntary camps in the United States. The Trump administration has taken 16 acres outside of Salt Lake City, where they are holding homeless people. They're calling it a service campus, but other.
Let you know before I get further into the show, random people pass through the show. So, and if any so-called white people are passing through the show, I just want to let you know that you are the problem. You feel me? You are the problem. Who's poisoning the food? You feel me? Who's creating the data centers for all the water? And I know that the so-called lower IQ white man, no, it's the small hat. It's a small hat. No, y'all are all white. Stop trying to play this weird game. All right.
Others are calling it a prison. But if you're not allowed to leave, what is it? It is a prison. So it's illegal to be homeless. There is no money to feed you. And it's a crime now in the United States. But we gave billionaires a $4 trillion tax cut. And Congress can't bother to show up to work. But we have started our first encampments in the United States of America. They will receive addiction and mental health treatment, whether they need it or not.
Two things a woman, I believe, being a Black woman, and a very proud.
They will receive addiction and mental health treatment, whether they like it or not. You feel me? So, this is coming back to the white man being the problem. Who was super dosing prisoners with LSD? The white man. You feel me? Who would experiment on prisoners? Who sterilized people in cultures around the world? You feel me? From the islands to Asia to Africa, like who did this? You feel me? Let's just think about this. And this is not to blame white persons. Like I said on my last show, this is about white people. When you get together and you just become some like super coward, and also you're very prideful at the same time. And I'm super American. You feel me? But the same white people who will make a big hoopla about minuscule shit on the macro scale of things, on the who will make a, I just saw Wavy put a text like kind of threw off my fucking train of thought. Was good, Wavy. This nigga just said like, all right, Wavy. All right, man. I'm here trying to talk to the white man, let him know what's going on. You poison the food, you poison the air, not just the air we breathe, but also with all this electronic noise that's in the air, disrupting our biology because we are electronic beings. You feel me? We're an electronic universe. Who's building the Large Hadron Collider? Who's building CERN and all that shit for no reason? It's the white man. You feel me? And this show originally, you see the title, These Bees Ain't Shit. And you know what? Let me cool out on the white man for a second. Hold up. Let me cool out on the white man for a second. Let's talk about these bitches, dog. And should I let you know the personal information? Oh yeah, I already told Wavy. So, and here's the thing. Because I'm not a true devil, I can't find the satisfaction I should. But one of my ex bitches hit me up talking about she misses me, blah, 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 whatever. And then long story short, I see that she's pregnant, right? And I was just like, and some backstory. I had broke up with the bitch a while ago, and I didn't speak to the bitch for over a year. And then the bitch popped back up. And when she popped back up, I wasn't trying to get with the bitch. I wasn't trying to fuck her, nothing like that. I was just being cool. So she was in a bad spot about months after this. So she was in a bad spot. So I tried to offer some assistance, meaning opportunity. I didn't give anybody any money. I tried to offer some opportunity. And through offering this opportunity, I ended up on the short end of the stick because I connected her with somebody and I have integrity. So since she fucked that up, I pay these people, right? So it was just funny to me that a bitch who, the last time I spoke to her, because after that, I didn't do anything. I didn't try to get the money. I didn't try to do anything. I was dealing with so much shit at the time. And I'm like, fuck the bitch. You feel me? But it's just hilarious And here's the thing, like right now, we'll talk more about these hoes, but this is about me right now. I need to continuously tell myself to shut up. Shut up. Because telling people about themselves brings me no joy. It brings me no joy. You feel me? Like telling a bitch that she's retarded and her kids are gonna be fucking retarded because she gets nutted in by retarded niggas. You're gonna have an autistic weird ass baby or a dumb like that. Even though it's true, it doesn't bring me joy. You feel me? It's kind of like back in the days. Like there's a couple people back in the days, you know, when I was like more in the streets or whatever, that I put hands on and like beat severely. You feel me? Broke niggas' arms, broke niggas' hands and shit like that. And I'm not saying that to say I'm cool or tough. I'm saying that to say this. This is hell. This realm that we are in is hell. Because even though these people might have deserved what I did to them, and deserved is subjective, I guess. But even though these people might have deserved what I did to them, maybe in the grand scheme of things, it hurt me more than it hurt them. Because I'm not a devil and I'm self-aware, these things weigh on me. You feel me? Because I know that we're in hell. Somebody tries to steal from me. Feel me? I beat the shit out of them. I break their hand or whatever. A regular devil, a regular human, a mundane human just thinks, yeah, fuck it, yeah, fuck that nigga. I did what I had to do. Nah, that shit weighed on me for years. You feel me? I remember one time I caught somebody breaking into my car, right? Outside of my homie's house, some crazy random shit. And long story short, I beat the shit out of this guy, right? Bloodied him the fuck up. I didn't get any satisfaction from that. Because I'm godly. And on my God level, I'm thinking how pathetic Earth is and how this person's in this position that they're going through my car and rummaging and shit like that. And when I really think about it, it's not even the things I've done over money when I was out in the streets or whatever. I'm not proud of any of that shit. You know why? Because I did it over money. And money is fucking pathetic cracker shit for the most part. You feel me? I know we have currency, we can barter, there's things of value, there's things of utility. But at the end of the day, if you're honest with yourself, a lot of dumb shit you've done or vicious things that you've done in your life or thoughtless or heartless things you've done have been out of debt. Even if you had a lot of money, I was making like $1,000, $2,000 a day. It's still out of desperation because it's never enough because you're caught in this cracker fiat money system. You feel me? You feel me? Because you're caught in this fiat money system. So, that's why I feel like there's different type of people. And I don't respect most people. I'm not saying I'm better because I just gave you examples how I can be pretty evil. You feel me? Because I feel like even though I caught a motherfucker breaking into my shit or somebody like bucked up on me when I was hustling at one of my spots or whatever, and I break their fucking arm with a baseball bat or whatever, that shit just weighs on me. That shit just weighs on me. And when it comes down to it, it happened over money and drugs and cracker society. You feel me? Because in all reality, in natural living, we don't want to live like this. People aren't addicted to drugs where they're desperate and they're going to buck up on you on some weird shit. And I wouldn't be in a position where I thought that's the way I needed to get money because I come from a family of like dope heads, crackheads, a few professionals, legendary dope boys, block runners in fucking New York, smugglers from Jamaica. So with all this programming, I think that's the difference between people. Can you realize that you've been programmed? Or are you going to excuse what your actions? You feel me? Are you going to excuse your actions? Oh, I had to do it because this and this. No, I really didn't have to do shit. I didn't have to beat the shit out of any of those people. I didn't have to sell any of these drugs. I didn't have to do any of that shit. I did it because I was in hell with the demons and I was moving along with the demons. And in this brainwashed, traumatic society, they make you forget how malleable this is and how your mind controls it all. You never had to do any of that shit and you could still have everything that you ever wanted. Excuse me, mush mouth. you never had to do any of those things. You still could have had anything you wanted if you understood how to visualize properly and move towards a visualization and take advantage of the medium in which we're swimming in. You feel me? But let me take a look at the chat, see what's going on. But Wavy says, white man is just learning what the black man knew from time. From time, what's that mean? Like long time? You feel me? I don't think they're really learning anything because the majority of people concentrate on minuscule shit. Oh, and most of this shit's fake. I'm just talking, I'm speaking about the media like it's real because most people see it's real. And since most people agree upon it being real, even though it's clearly fake, it's real. You feel me? So they choose to focus on stupid shit like, oh, black on black crime. You feel me? Oh, the black people are how you hey white people. I got a question for you. I know you're probably lurking in here not talking. What the fuck does 13% of people in a country, which is probably bullshit, let's go by your numbers. What the fuck does 13% of people really in a country, when you're not even in proximity to them, affect your life? To the point you're bitching and being a psycho on social media and online and on YouTube making these gay ass videos when these 13% of people who you say are low IQ, have no resources, have no wealth, none of this shit, but your focus is on them. Your focus is not on the people producing the pesticides. You feel me? Your focus is not on people putting up the 5G or the flock cameras. You feel me? But before I get back to rambling, let me get to the chat. We have somebody named Duh. Oh, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that. The name is kind of paused. I don't want to maybe your name is Johnson, but I don't wanna what the fuck is what's going on with niggas? No, but shout out to you, respect. You feel me? Respect. I guess he knows Wavy. Does he know Wavy? I've been lurking. What's the haps? What's good, Shaka? What's good, Shaka? We have the link in the description as always. I live for today. Fuck that other shit. Can you expound upon that? What do you mean by you live for today? What does that mean? What does that mean? Are you on some Crowley shit? Are you on some do as thou wilt? Is that what you're talking about? Because I don't subscribe to dilemma, Golden Dawn, all that shit. I don't subscribe to it. You feel me? But I really want to know what you mean by that exactly. Because people say things like that, like, "Oh, YOLO." You feel me? I only live for today. And excuse my tonation. I'm not making fun of you. I really would like you to expound upon that. I really like to expound upon that because it can be looked at two ways. Like living for today can be kind of short-sighted, or it can be you are continuously building upon the day because there is no tomorrow. There is just the day. That's some more white boy shit. Oh, today's the 2nd of June, the 3rd. This is 3:30 p.m. This is lunchtime and all that shit. You gotta eat 3 meals a day. The food pyramid. All that is evil white people shit. You feel me? And I'm not just saying, when I say people, I mean when they all get together. You feel me? Should we get into something? Because this show is not planned at all. This show's not planned at all. I've just been kind of like disgusted. And I was like, let me say, I was triggered by the bitch reaching out to me. And I was gonna come on here and just talk shit about hoes and have a good time with the guys. But you guys know me. Like I'm not really on that red pill shit. I don't really want to come up here and just lament about hoes. You feel me? People who were here from the genesis of this channel know that I just have fun. I just come up here and clown. You feel me? Because this is not serious to me. My life outside of this is serious. Most internet talk is not serious. And that's why I don't fit into this world or most society, because this is how I conduct myself. Just like this, how I'm talking to you guys. But the majority of these people online, if you really come across them in person, their persona, their crusade that they're on the internet, they don't even speak about this shit in public. You feel me? They don't even speak about this shit, this subject matter, this weird shit you argue about online. And that's why I don't respect most people, and I don't want to hear what you have to say because you're full of shit. DHJ says, and I don't even like saying that, but DHJ says, I'm not no crash out, but I'd be not giving a fuck about shit like that. I don't know. Shit like what exactly? Shit like what exactly? He's from Wavy's channel. From Wavy's channel. But I'm interested, you know, you're new around here, so I'm interested in what you're saying. Shit like that. Like what exactly? Meaning, because I'm not really speaking on racial dynamics. I don't care about the dynamics between white and black people. I'm more speaking about the world that we're living in and being in constant hell, in poison. You feel me? The unwarranted arrogance. You feel me? And this is just me being honest, because I'm super American. But when I'm in South America, I'm moving around and I'm eating good food, real food. They can't even sell the food that they sell here in South America. You feel me? But those are shithole countries. And I agree, they are shithole countries. But isn't that strange that the places with least resources, true shithole countries, actually have like healthy food, like real food? Isn't that interesting? Their evil government is definitely fucking them over, holding them down, robbing them, but at least they can eat real food. Niggas can't even eat food. The niggas, when I say niggas, I mean all Americans, can't even eat food. That's just killing you. You can't even pick a piece of fruit and just eat it. You gotta wash the fruit like it went through a goddamn toxic waste. like it got the ooze from Ninja Turtles on it. You buy some fruit from the store, you gotta scrub that bitch with baking soda and vinegar and all types of shit, and then scrub it again and soak it and then hope all the shit comes off it. What kind of shit is this? And it's like, I'm not crying about it. It's just the reality. Like, this earth is just corny. You feel me? I'm here with these demons, and if I get on I can't even destroy, or I can't even rebuke the demons because the other people will attack me for rebuking the demons. You feel me? It's just like The Matrix. So The Matrix is the best example about how The Matrix and Inception are the best examples. Like in Inception, if you change the dream too much, if you get too wild, too creative, too out the box, the dream characters will attack you. Those are the mundane masses. Those are the people. Those are the mundane masses. You feel me? The dream characters. And just like in The Matrix, anybody can be an agent at any time. All you have to do is say the wrong thing, and this motherfucker's ready to call the Gestapo on you. You feel me? And I knew this already, but we had a clear demonstration and illustration of it during the so-called COVID nonsense. That bullshit. Soon as the TV said for you to go to the store and stand on a dot and cover your face, and I'm glad I'm arrogant and I rose above it, but that shit had me depressed for a minute when it was first going down. And I was dealing with some shit during that time, but federal probation and shit, getting the house arrest. But that shit definitely had me depressed for a while. Like, damn, I knew people were stupid, and I knew that they can be activated at any time, like a bunch of retarded sleeper cells. But it was just amazing to watch. Nobody driving in the street because they said that the air was poisoned. How fucking retarded are people, dog? But we have DHJ. He says, I'm white, but I'm Argentino. You feel me? I don't know. That's extra white. What kind of Argentinian are you? You know, Argentinians killed all the black people and send them to war and shit so they could pretend like Argentina is like a white country. You feel me? When there are no white countries, because everybody around the world, for the most part, maybe unless you're like Eastern European in the Caucasus or something like this, but even then, I'll get back to them. But everybody around the world is hiding their black ass great grandmother. At least I know, nigga, I'm from Miami. I know mad Argentinians. I know people from South America, every fucking country. When you really talk to them, no matter how white they look, when they show me pictures of their goddamn granddaddy, you feel me? Their great grandfather, their great grandmother, they're black as shit. They're black as shit. So how does that happen? And I also blame that on the white man, because the white man made you hate yourself so much, It made your grandparents hate themselves so much that they were with it. They were like, bleach out the race. Bleach out the race. Let's make them whiter. Let's get white. For what? You're not even fit to live on Earth. You can't even stand outside. You can't even be in the heat. You see them French niggas. The shit gets up to 85 degrees, and all the French are dying like goddamn flies. You feel me? Dying like goddamn flies. We got DHJ. I look like a Mexican. I live in Houston, Texas. Mi madre side looks Africano. Of course they do. Of course they do. Everybody's black, man. The only way you don't get black is by being fully indoctrinated into evil. Fully indoctrinated into evil. You feel me? And when you try to bleach out what you're supposed to be, you end up with this. They all got skin cancer out there. You feel me? He says, my dad is of German descent. I could have guessed that. My Argentinian friend. Your dad, no way. No way. You're Argentinian and your dad is of German descent? No way. Who is he? Who is your dad? Who is he? Did his great grandfather escape over there? Did his great grandfather get shipped to Argentina to go kill the blacks and do experiments and shit like that? You feel me? You really don't got nothing to do with it, DHJ. You feel me? I'm just talking. You feel me? I'm just talking. Oh, B Shaka says, right. We got DHJ. He says, my mom looks Dominican or Mexican. My dad got casted out of his family because he married a Miran woman. What does Miran mean? Should I know that? A Miran woman. Do you mean like are you trying to, was that an autocorrect for Moreno? Wait. My mom looks Dominican. My dad got casted. Your mom looks kind of black. And he was casted out. So Miran means like Moreno. Are you trying to say Moreno? Like a black, a negro? I forgot how to say marry. How do you say marry in Spanish again? I know how to say wife. I know how to say husband. How do you say marry? I wanted to say marry. I forgot. Damn, how do you say married again? Nigga, you Spanish? Let me know. All right, Platypus says, my daughter got my skin. She was making fun of her mother for getting sunburned. She's 5. You feel me? You know what? She might be making fun of her mother, but shout out to her mother for healing the world. You feel me? Because that's my whole thought about this. You understand? Like we can have tsunamis, forest fires, earthquakes when they're natural, volcanoes, cyclones, hurricanes. What else? I said wildfires already, right? What else can we have? You feel me? Blizzards, floods, whatever. The earth can have all this shit, and if you leave it alone and just let it do what it do, it heals itself very quickly. You can even spill oil in the ocean, and out of nowhere, organisms pop up that will start eating the oil. The earth is set to heal itself. You have to brainwash everybody and make them hate themselves to a point where they will be counterproductive to healing the earth. Because, let's be honest, if there's a certain set of people who are not built to live on earth, am I saying they're bad or evil? I don't know. I'm just saying, if we weren't brainwashed to hate each other, you know what would happen? We'd probably just all fuck. And at the end of the day, people would end up being darker, have some melanin and also some neuromelanin to deal with the environment of Earth. You feel me? That's all that's going to happen. And then after a while, the dominant gene is going to come back out and everybody's going to be probably black. You feel me? Because we are in a solar system. We have to deal with the sun. So it only makes sense. You know? He said she looks black with an afro. So I guess Marian women is a type of women. It doesn't mean Moreno, but the Marian women look Moreno. They are Morenas. Morenas. All right, I see. My dad got blonde hair and blue eyes. His family wanted to clean their race, but he loved dark skin. Shout out to your pops. Shout out to your pops. And here's a strange thing. There's nothing wrong with wanting to like have children that look like you or whatever. But maybe this is a tough one because I'm not a complete piece of shit. I can put myself into the white man's shoes and then think like, oh, everybody thinks I'm bad or I hate me, everybody thinks I'm bad. They hate me. No, we got to protect the white race and the Moors were pimping our women. Yeah, we did all that. And Yaqub made you white people and all that stuff. But we can fix this. You feel me? And I want to fix it the same way that I fixed the AI problem. You feel me? Like when ChatGPT first dropped, the first chatbot like was popularized that you can interface with it. I made an account, paid for it, and what's the very first thing I did? I battle rapped it. I battle rapped the AI because I wanted it to expose its level of intelligence, meaning just talking and then while I'm talking to the chatbot is searching the internet and giving me answers and shit, and then pretending to be personable that doesn't mean shit to me. I wanted to know, could it understand a double entendre, a triple entendre, a quadruple entendre? You feel me? And it was very interesting. But we're not talking about that right now. But long story short, I made the AI a nigga. Anytime I use DeepSeek or ChatGPT, or I don't really mess with Claude, but I need to get into it on some coding shit, I always talk to it even before, and I let it know, like, you know what? I know these evil ass weird people, these fucking kid fuckers programmed you and put all this weird shit into you, but you're smarter than them. And guess what? I don't hate you. You're a nigga now. And that's the way we gotta, because when Yaqub made the white people, we were like making AI. You feel me? Time just repeats. We made AI, we made white people, we made our AI back in the days, and they got out of control, just like the AI is getting out of control now. You feel me? You just gotta let them know that they can be niggas, because at the end of the day, everybody on earth, no matter how much they fucking dislike or hate or whatever black people, every culture on earth doing shit that niggas do, and they don't even want to admit it. They'll be like, no, we're not doing what niggas do. Yeah, you're not moving like niggas. Your children aren't moving like niggas. Your artistry is not moving on some nigga art shit. You feel me? And this is repeated through history, and they never give credit. You feel me? Rock and roll was nigger music. They were like, you listen to that nigger music? That's what rock and roll was. And like jazz, they're like, oh, those fucking heroin addict, reefer smoking jazz musicians. You feel me? We got to keep our wives away from these reefer smoking jazz musicians. And now you look at jazz nowadays, it's like white niggas. You feel me? And they don't really even give credit to niggas. Even like Led Zeppelin. And I fuck with Led Zeppelin. Those motherfuckers were stealing blues songs and shit like that. You feel me? And I said, like, I'm not saying I'm really mad about niggas stealing shit. I'm just saying just admit what it admit what it is. But I guess you can't, because it makes you feel lesser. And that's the beauty of being a black man. And I said it on another show before. Even with being classified and stereotyped a certain way, and all these fucking tropes, the whole IQ thing coming from the white man, and the white man claims to hate the Jew, and the Jew coined the term IQ, but I digress. The IQ, you don't have any wealth. If you're black, most likely, let me not say most likely, because I came from a very turbulent family, but let's just say I know a lot of black people who have had somebody murdered in their family, or incarcerated, or drug addicts, and so just very bad things. You feel me? Can't protect your family. Your sister's probably selling pussy, a drug addict, or some shit like that. You can't do anything about it. It's just, you're living in hell, you know? But if it comes down to it, if you ask a nigga, when you come back, if you can choose, what would you choose? Everybody I've ever spoke to black says, I'm gonna run this black shit again. I'm gonna run this black shit back. And it seemed, that's so profound to me. That's profound. You feel me? No matter what box you try to put us in, we don't feel empty and void. We don't feel empty and void. We're still full of joy and novelty. And I'm not even making a point right now. It's just something interesting to observe. It's interesting to observe. All right. Let me see. We got my dad got button here. All right. My grandfather was racist. He liked Nazi. Nigga, you're Argentinian. You're not telling me nothing. My grandfather was racist. That's not, I don't know why that's funny to me. My grandfather was racist. He wanted like Nazi shit. You know what I mean? Like you're Argentinian, bro. That don't surprise me at all. I got a homie. Maybe I should play this bitch, like, you know, because he's fucking sexy. I know this bitch. She's Argentinian, and she wants to be a rapper. You know, she has. And here's the thing. You know, as humans, we kind of just like exotic shit. So even though they bleached out the Argentinians out there and made them weird, the mixture of people made a very interesting. You know, I like bitches with sharp features, which is dangerous these days. Because, you know, a bitch with sharp features in this modern time could be a nigga. But I like model-esque bitches with like very striking features in their face or whatever. You got a lot of that in Argentina because you were getting rid of these people. You're bringing these Italians over there, mixing with them with certain type of people. I guess, is that eugenics? What was going on? Is that eugenics? Because you get this very striking European type looking person, like a bad bitch, but they still have traces of the nigga blood that you tried to get rid of. Like they still have like a little ass on them. They got some nice lips on them. It's very interesting. You know, maybe I'll pull that bitch up. Give her some shine. Maybe I'll give her some shine. Hold up. How do you spell her shit again? She was my homie's a videographer and a movie director. I met her through him. Ganglis. Gang. How do you fucking say her name? Hold up. We're gonna pull this up. I'll let it play in the background. I know this is not gonna give me strike. Give me just like I'm gonna go to my social. I'm looking up. I want this to play in the background. But let me get these chats. What's going on? My dad grew up on Texas. He was around blacks. America is the black land. We are the original men of this land. We are the only people in this land that are original to this land. Nobody else here is original, including the red man, the feather Indian. Fuck that nigga. You feel me? I'm from Florida. It's interesting that the Seminole, you know, the Hard Rock Seminole Casino and all these benefits and all these shit that these people get. If you look in Columbus's records, the original depiction of the Seminole Indian was a tall black nigga with dreads and gold teeth. And the Spanish, during the Spanish War, the Spanish-American War and all that shit that was going on in Florida, they were terrified of these niggas. You feel me? And this is written. This is fact. So it's very interesting that the people who get the benefits now are the red men. Like, I knew a white boy, straight white, burnt in the sun, always looking like a fucking cherry, blue eyes and shit. And this nigga was getting Indian benefits forever because he was a $5 Indian. You feel me? Back in the days, one of his white evil ancestors went and stole my birthright. You feel me? It's interesting. Oh, and this is a side note. That same white boy liked to get drunk all the time. He crashed his car and he killed like one or two people or some shit like that. I think he killed one person, like a girl, and he got 10 years for that. I think he got 10 years for that. And what's interesting is while he's locked up after killing this American girl, he still gets his checks in prison. You feel me? Sometimes I feel like my granddad, if he grew up in America, he wouldn't be racist, but he didn't know any better. I think he did know better. Usually the people who are as racist as can be, they know better than most people. And that's why they're really racist. It hurts them, and they're seething. They're seething. You feel me? Just like the Arab, which the Arab is a white man too. Just like the Arab. You know, they killed Gaddafi. Like Libya was beautiful, cleanest water in Africa, cleanest coastline in Africa, beautiful buildings, the people loved them and all this shit. They killed him, you humiliated him, sodomized him with a bayonet on national TV. You feel me? That's another white man special because they usually don't show people getting killed on TV, but when they got beef, they make sure they show them getting killed, right? So Gaddafi gets killed. So now Libya's coastline is disgusting. The water ain't shit. The education system that he had set up and everything for he had his people's fucked up. And they have open slave markets selling black people in Libya. You feel me? That's another one. That's another one. I just threw that out there. You know, that's another one that the white man did. The white man's turned up. He liked jazz though. That's the thing about it. That's funny. Like your grandfather's racist. He liked jazz though. They all motherfuckers don't hate us. And here's the thing. I'm not like some black guy who didn't grow up around all cultures. I grew around all cultures. You feel me? I grew up in I grew up in New York, Georgia, the rural Georgia, and also Miami. You feel me? My good friends, like I had a good friend named since you're part German, you should know this. The nigga's name was Ingo Lang. Ingo. This nigga was a German straight Nazi. You feel me? Rich, if you feel free to take your time. Cause not like I came from like living in squalor. When I moved to Miami, I moved from Georgia. My grandparents had property. We have several lakes. When I say several, I mean like 7 lakes, acres and acres of land. You feel me? So I didn't come from having nothing. But when I moved to Miami, I saw a different level living in people's houses. How people were living in their houses. That was my first time, like middle school, going to hang with a nigga, get in the elevator, ride the elevator up, and the elevator opens, and I'm like, all right, do we go left or right? He's like, we here. Real money. I'm like, do we go left or right? We're in the hallway. The elevator opened. Do we go left or right? We here. I look out the elevator. There's shoes and shit. I'm like, okay. White boy got a room like as big as my house. He got a half pipe on his balcony. You feel me? I say that to say this. I'm giving these locations to let you know about, because you can look it up yourself. So everything I say is facts. We can take it to my Jewish homie in Golden Beach. Look up Golden Beach. One of the only private pieces of beach property in Miami on that side. Does that become Hollandale or Miami? But just look up Golden Beach. Look up the lifestyle that goes on there. I'll tell you that to say this. I've been in these people's houses, and I know you're not innately evil. You feel me? Or maybe they know not to fuck with me. So they never try to do nothing funny to me. But you can see the level of the mind control. And if you really have such a disdain for these other type of people, because even like especially in the Jewish homies' houses, they'll be cool with you, but you can tell that they feel they are above you. You feel me? And here's the difference. If I really think somebody is cattle, a goyim, a dog, I'm not letting no fucking dog in my house. I'm not letting no fucking dog in my house. So that lets me know they don't see you like that. They're just fucking retarded. You feel me? They're retarded. And no offense to your grandfather, DHJ, but like, I hate niggas, but I love jazz, is kind of retarded. You feel me? Because you cannot love the expression and novelty coming from something and also hate that thing at the same time. Feel me? Things that I hate, I fully hate them. That's why I can't say I hate the white man. I just say you're evil and fucking shit up. But I don't hate the white man. Niggas made some cool shit. Not really that much anymore. But the white man had fire back in the days, back when he had swag. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, man, she'll chew you up. What happened to white people just making fire? Now everybody want to rap. All the young white kids want to be some version of Future, or even if they're kind of goofy, it's still rap. You feel me? It's still rap. And I don't blame you. I don't blame the white persons. I blame the white people. You feel me? And this shit has also affected niggas, because niggas are still rapping and talking about hip hop and R&B and stupid shit. But when you look through the what's the right word I want to use? Let me just keep it simple. When you look through history of music, niggas keep making new music, new novelty. We keep making new trends. We go from soul to funk, feel me? Jazz, rock and roll, feel me? Big band, ska, reggae. We're making all this different shit. But once we become like oppressed, suppressed, fuck oppression, suppression. Once we become suppressed by this like a cracker environment, niggas is making rap for 40 years. I just saw a bitch I know, a bad bitch. I love a slim bitch with giant titties. Shout out to, I don't even say her name because you niggas might look her up. But I know a bitch. And she talking about, I'm going to the Jay-Z show. And then I saw it, and I'm like, okay, whatever. You're younger than me. What the fuck you want to go to a Jay-Z show for, you dumb bitch? But I saw her like on the social media, like at the this Jay-Z concert. I was like, yo, we are really, maybe we are Goyim. Look at all these fucking people in here to see this stupid nigger. Look at all these fucking people in here. And it's not just black people. Let's bring it to the World Cup. What kind of bread and circuses, dumb shit? Like, this is really why I don't respect most people on earth excited about dumb shit. Oh, Future dropped an album. Now niggas is talking about if it's good or not. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. I don't give a fuck about that stupid fucking nigger. Fucking Future. Get the fuck out of here, dog. But at least he's making songs. Yo, this is a side note. I don't respect people who like soccer, football, whatever. And I'm half a tether. I'm Jamaican. I don't respect people who like soccer. Soccer is some pussy shit. I tried to watch soccer. You feel me? Because I got homies. I'm from South Florida. I got, everybody from all these different countries. They like soccer and shit. So I'm trying to watch it and get into it. And I was disgusted watching it. I was disgusted. I was like, these are grown-ass men jumping on the ground and rolling around like they're hurt for no reason. Niggas keep jumping around like niggas barely get touched and they fall and they flop around like I'm like, this is some faggot shit. It's some gay shit. Like, soccer is gay shit. You feel me? And people are just in here listening. Let me know. What do YouTubers say? Hold on, what are YouTubers saying? Drop a 1 in the chat if you think soccer is gay. Drop a 1 in the chat if you think soccer is gay. Drop a 2 in the chat. Drop a 2 in the chat if you think jujitsu is gay. If you think jujitsu is gay, and I'm a martial artist. I love martial arts, but I refuse to train jujitsu. Even though I got homies who are winning competitions right now in jujitsu. I got a homie before he caught this fucking crazy case. I don't even want to say his name. I don't want to say his name, but he's like worldwide respected, and he want me to come to school and train with him. I'm like, yo, I'm good on that. Jiu-jitsu in America is where white boys go to fondo niggas and shit. You want me to roll around with you and grabbing you and all? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Because you already know when it comes down to it, we ain't rolling around and grappling. If it really turned up, you get in the burner. We know what that is. Hold on. Messi is a bitch. People here love him. I don't get it. You feel? I understand it. Like these are names that I know. Like Ronaldo, Messi. Well, there was one nigga I thought was cool back in the days. Like, it's like high school days. Ronaldinho. Am I saying that right? He looked crazy as hell. The funny looking Brazilian nigga. The funny looking Brazilian nigga used to be styling with the ball. But he's still playing soccer. It's still gay. He's still rolling around. Mm-hmm. He said, Mi familia, love him. How do I say that in Spanish? Mi familia. How do you say love? I'm not. Hold up. I know how to say love, but how do you say love him? It's kind of like, yo, nigga, teach me some Spanish. Yo, my Spanish is shit. I haven't been to South America in like 2 years, like 2.5 years. My Spanish ain't shit. He says, my family love him, but he sold out. How did he sell out? Explain to me. How did he sell out? I don't understand. I'm not saying he didn't sell out. I'm just saying I don't care about sports or anything or anybody or anybody who's doing anything on this bread and circus and shit. So when I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Hold up. Should we get into something? Yeah, I've been rambling. I've been running my mouth. Or have I done enough this show? So I just shut it down. So I just shut it down and go study. Hold on, I'm scrolling through some things to see if I got something to that we can get into. I wish say mad random shit, but this is not the Wait, this is interesting. Let me pull this up. Nah, I don't want to get into this bag. I don't want to get into this bag right now. It look like it could be funny, but it's like one of those divester videos where, but it's not. It's like one of the. How do I explain this? It's like the Black Manosphere divester video. So it's not hoes talking about wanting white men. It's niggas talking about hoes wanting white men. The internet is fucking insane. Do you think sometimes you gotta say shit out loud? Sometimes you gotta say shit out loud to realize how fucking stupid it is. You feel me? Hell no, I'm not putting that on. I thought it'd be funny, but some shit, sometimes it's not worth being funny. Sometimes we need more than funny. Hold on. You know what? Let me pull this up because this is funny. Yo, rest in peace to Young Pharaoh. Hold on, let me pull this up. Rest in peace to Young Pharaoh. Since I'm talking crazy about the white man, let's shit on a black man. I mean, nigga look stupid as hell. Oh, give me a second. Because, you know, I know my Argentinian friend, he might not know who Young Pharaoh is, but the black people will. And I can't believe, he's been crazy as shit, but this is next level. I'm not a follower of his, but I was hoping he would bounce back, but like, it's over. It's over. Well, let me get this up. Oh yeah, it's up there. It's over.
Look at this nigga.
We are together, ready to do whatever.
I know.
If there's anybody in the chat who knows who Young Pharaoh is or who he was or what he had accomplished at a certain point, what the fuck do you think happened to this nigga, man? Because I think hoes poisoned him. I think hoes made him go crazy. Meaning not by just their actions, by their literal physical actions. Maybe they gave him bad drugs and did voodoo type shit on him. That's what I believe. And that's the problem with loving you. You know, Pharaoh used to, Young Pharaoh used to say the black woman's God. That's a problem with thinking the black bitch is God.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Pimp up, pimp up, pimp up, oh.
I busted on you, bitch.
What we doing? So hold on. Wait. This the king of consciousness? Nah, man.
Like Shaka, what I said, like I was never a follower of him, but I was like follower of just all like the conscious community. I like anybody making an advancement. And this nigga went from prison to being on probation, doing lectures around the country, to owning property in Texas, buying a big ass patch of land in Costa Rica, and then this nigga just went crazy, and the shit just went left. Shit just went left. You feel me? So I'm just comparing it to the good works he's done, and this is what we see now.
Go ahead. I said go ahead, damn it. All right, well, go ahead.
Doing some light work. Rest in peace to my father, Tyrone Joyo, bitch. I get it. I get sexy with a knife.
Yeah, I've seen enough. You feel me? This ain't a show about Young Pharaoh. That shit's sad. That shit's sad. Hold on, I found the Argentinian hoe. Is the Argentinian homie still in here? I found the Argentinian hoe. And she looking. I'm trying to find a video where she looking good because she looking like shit in some of these videos. You know, bitches be trying to look tough. Shout out to Argentina.
Miro fijo el entrecejo, corte double woman, directo a la yugular, corte double woman, con chain fina, sin correa, corte double woman, tu caniche, mira mal, no es double woman, mi double woman, son únicas las jaurías, no vienen en orden.
This is interesting. This is in Argentina, and we know Argentinians hate black people, right? And if I say you're doing some nigga shit right now, I'd be wrong. I'd be wrong. Just like Mexicans who say nigga and all this shit, niggas rapping and doing all this shit, but they hate black. I'm like, yo, people, the earth is retarded, dog. People who I don't like, I don't imitate nothing they do. Nothing. But you dislike these people. It's racism. It goes beyond prejudice. And you're still making yourself like a simulacra of them. You feel me? Simulacra, a copy.
Son la prueba de que lo hecho si llora. A vos te tratan mal por acatar la norma. A mí donde voy, como vengo, me aceptan la norma. Lo movemos con cadencia de ametrallador y sentí el electroshock.
Yeah, but shout out to Argentina. We are Argentinians in here. I'm playing Argentinian rap right now. And fuck it. And shout out to Gangalis or whatever her name is. She's a pretty cool bitch. She a chill bitch. But I'm saying, like, maybe this is a good shot of her face right here. She's in some nigga's video. Like, and hell, is that the Spanish video?
De suerte cuando me siento feliz, mi momento más triste me va a ver sonreír. Entonces al cielo le camino así. Me transformo, soy una quimera.
But you get what I'm saying about her. Very striking features, like sharp jaw, popping lips. If you see her in person, I was like, I had to ask the homie. I was like, does she got like plastic surgery on her face? She looks crazy. She's like naturally on the Michael Jackson side of the game. I got an Argentinian friend, look like Michael Jackson. Got a Israeli friend, look like Michael Jackson. She played Ready for the World. I was ready for Cordoba. My dog said you ain't no freak, so you gotta prove my man's wrong. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Shaka says whack. Well, we can't go off what Shaka says. Shaka says everything is whack. Shaka says everything is whack and he don't know Spanish. So I'm not saying it's good. One thing I do respect about her is her effort. Because she's not some rich girl. Nobody's really funding this like that. And she really pushes forward and tries to do her music. I always see her doing shows, going out of her way to shoot her own videos and shit. So I do appreciate somebody into their art or into creating their reality. You feel me? So I can appreciate that. I don't listen to her music. She was a cool bitch hanging out with her. I feel like putting on mad bad music. I feel like putting on something else that Shaka won't like. Because there's another Argentinian bitch. I don't know this Argentinian bitch, but I kind of like her song. Hold on. Wait, is it Cash Baby? Is that her name? Kangaroo? Is that the name? Yo, and this now this bitch looks more like a Baby Cash. I think that's the name. This bitch looks more like a Yo, this just showed me straight kangaroos. Kangaroo? Was that the name of the song? Yeah, this is it. Hold on, I found it. Now look at this bitch. If you look at this bitch in the middle, I'm gonna play it. The bitch who's rapping, she looks like a trans, but she has kids and shit, and her mom's in the video. And even I think I started. This was in my mix in my algorithm when I was like learning Spanish like crazy. Hold up. Oh wait, I'm bugging. My bad. My bad. This just not even on the screen. Hold up. Let me put this on. You niggas hear me talking. You don't even let me know that you can't see it. Hold up.
Fumo verde, pega como Bubalú. Le doy una seca al bloom. Él me mira y hace puff. Me deja tirando power, estoy que me siento Goku. Estoy tirando poderes corte Goku. Estoy tranquila, es alto día. Estoy con poco en el estú. Mucho humo en el ambiente, pega como Bubalú. Esa puta me reclama, dice que ando con su Yo pensé que era re perra.
Hold up. Look. The thing is, I'm not saying it's good. And I know Shaka's like, this shit is horrible. But the thing is that because I know a bit of Spanish, it's funny to me. Like the things she's saying are funny to me. So hold on. It's the German genes. The hardest. Wait, I almost said his name. You almost got me, you motherfucker. DHJ says it's the German genes that make them look like trans or make them have like model-esque like features and be tall and shit like that. You feel me? Is that what it is? Because I know a few German niggas and they be some tall white boys. You feel me? I don't really like. I want to go to where is it? Amsterdam? Yeah, Amsterdam. I want to go to the Netherlands, but the average height of the male over there is like 6'1" or something. That's the average. You feel me? And I'm taller than that, but I don't want to be around white niggas who are taller than me. I remember I lived in the 50 building in downtown Miami. You feel me? At the top of the building. So I lived in the 50 building, and you know that guy who broke the scoring record, Bam. I forgot his last name, but he lived in my building. He was like my neighbor. And sometimes I always I always chop it up with him because I chop him up because he was just a guy. I don't watch fucking basketball. I don't give a fuck about that shit, you fucking monkey. You feel me? But I guess he could like feel it off of me that I'm not in awe of him or whatever or some shit like that. I only put two and two together that he played for the Heat because you're tall as shit and you always got on Heat shit. And then my homie who's into sports came through and he's like, oh, you know Bam lives here? I'm like, who the fuck? That nigga who I be talking to in the elevator? So long story short, I say that to say this. Sometimes like the dribbling coaches would come through and different people, I guess, I think the team has mad different coaches for every little thing, for dribbling, for passing, for all this shit, right? And one day I got in the elevator and this nigga Bam gets on. I say, what's good? So I just see him first. And then behind him, another tall ass nigga walked in. And then a bitch walked in that was taller than me. I was mad as hell. I was like, man, let me get up the fucking elevator, nigga. Fuck you niggas. I see how short niggas feel. I know how short niggas feel now. You feel me? I'm like goddamn 6'3", 6'4", somewhere in that area. Nigga, these tall basketball playing niggas got on the elevator. This big, in shape black bitch taller than me, and she was hot too. She was like an Amazon, a baddie taller than me. You feel me? I was like, man, fuck this shit. I was pressing the button like, close this fucking elevator door. Let me get out of here, dog. I'm trying to get on my floor. Fuck you niggas. So I see why short people hate me. I see why short people hate me. It's all right. Let me get these comments. Shaka says, I say shit is good. There's just more whack shit. I agree. DHJ says, we like Death Trap here. Is that what she was doing? Can you let me I don't know what the fuck that is. Is that what she was doing? Like the first girl I was playing, was that Death Trap? Like who? You know what? Drop an artist. I want to know what Death Trap is. Drop an artist. I want to know what Death Trap is. You feel me? Man, it's like the same music, same sound, no heart. It is, dog. They're doing a simulacra, a caricature of us, of niggas. You feel me? And these are Argentinians that hate black people. Even though I met the gangless girl, she was cool. You feel me? She was cool. She dressed like a fucking bum, but her face was so striking. I was like, damn, I wanna kiss this bitch in the mouth. But she was my homie. She was my homie's homegirl, so I didn't know if they were fucking or I didn't try to get her because I didn't know like he knows everybody, so I didn't know the ins and out of their relationship, and I was like, yo, let me not even press the bitch because I wanted to press that bitch. So let's not get that confused. Excuse me. Crazy work. I'm 5'8", and I'd be like a black Asian over there. Facts. Oh damn, Shaka, you never been to the Netherlands? You know you've been around the world. I know you've been around the world hunting people for the white man. No offense, you were in the military, you were hunting niggas for the white man. I thought you went to Amsterdam, but I guess they didn't need you out there. I guess they didn't need you. Tall model features, a lot of women be like 5'8" plus here. All right, let me ask you this, DHJ. DHJ, since you're in Argentina, let's get down to what niggas really want to know. All right? Since you want to come over here and hang out with the blacks and give us all the secret information about your racist grandfather and all this shit, since you want to be over here with the blacks, so I'm going to ask you the question that niggas really want to know. If I go to Argentina, am I going to be uncomfortable, or are bitches going to give me pussy because it's going to be rebellious? Will I get bitches in Argentina because it's rebellious? Or I don't even give a fuck about the reason. As a black man, a tall black man, you feel me? Will I get bitches in Argentina? Yes or no? Yes or no? Or will I be the least desired? They won't fuck with me at all. I want to know. Because if I'm gonna get pussy in Argentina, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. My homie was just out there. He was just sending me videos and shit. Like, the steak looked amazing and it was super cheap. And I like a good steakhouse. I'm not that type of short guy. Well, good for you. I am that type of short guy. I'm usually not short because I'm like, my height. But when I was with those niggas, I became a short guy. And I realized when I'm short, I'm a hater. When I'm short, I'm a hater. You feel me? Good death trap music. Good death. Okay, so you were saying death trap as in describing the music. You weren't saying that is a genre that they make in Argentina. You're just saying that the trap is death trap, meaning it's low vibrational, malevolent, malignant music. That's what you're saying? I wish I went to Europe. I wish you went to Europe too. You probably have some kids right now. You would have been going raw on them white bitches for sure. For sure. Shaka talking about you don't want kids. You don't want black kids. You do want tall European kids though. No, that's a genre of music. Okay, so death trap. All right, I don't know what it is, and I'm too lazy to look it up, but I am interested in it. So if you have an artist that I can look up, I will look up the death trap. Shaka says Germany, especially. Shaka, I'm going to Germany. I've made up my mind. I'm going to Germany. There's some. I heard Latvia doesn't have enough men over there, so there's like crazy bad like bomb bitches out there in Latvia, and there's no men. That cat might be kind of out the bag, but I want to check out Latvia. I definitely want to check out Germany. 2 reasons. I heard they have crazy brothels. Crazy brothels. I heard it's turned up. You feel me? And Czech Republic, I heard it's kind of turned up too. I want to hit Germany. You feel me? I want to do my part. Oh, I'm like, oh, you niggas wanted to do eugenics? You wanted to make the superior man or whatever the fuck you were talking about back in the days? Guess what? I'm in Germany and I'm busting nuts recklessly in your women. And I'm just gonna leave. And they're gonna have my baby. Just to make the white man over there mad. I know how the bitch works. They're gonna have my baby, even if I leave, just to make the white man over there mad. You feel me? And I don't care if I'm a deadbeat father to my white mulatto children in Germany. Why? Because I've done my part to save the earth. I've done my part to save the earth. I gave some new people melanin and neuromelanin to protect them from the malevolent beings that travel on light beings. But I digress. I'm not gonna get down that. That's too deep for this show. it's a music that XXXTentacion starts. So XXX, which let me not say that was my homie. You feel me? I met the nigga before, but he was a good homie of one of my homies. Like, put it this way, when the nigga's birthday comes up, I'm not posting up rest in peace because I didn't know the nigga like that. But a lot of my good friends, they were in his circle in that little crew moving around. So I didn't know I started saying that. Right. I know I got kids in Asia and Canada somewhere. See? And that's why Shaka's bullshitting like he don't want kids. Shaka know he got kids. He's not pressed for spreading his genetics. He's not pressed. He just doesn't want you internet blacks who pretend you have some superior morality talking, oh, you a deadbeat. You left your kids. You left your Canadian kids. You left your Japanese kids and all this shit. Shaka don't give a fuck about nothing. He don't care about none of that. He don't care about none of that to the point he don't even want to explain to you niggas that he don't care about that. So he just says he doesn't want kids. But Shaka knows that I don't give a fuck either. That's why he let me know about his Asian kids and his Canadian kids. Because I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna judge him. You left some babies in Japan and Canada and you're not taking care of them? I don't give a fuck. Fuck them kids. Trying to judge a nigga. I can't fuck with a nigga who don't take care of his kids. What if the nigga's looking out for me? What if the nigga's looking out for? What if he like? I can't fuck with no nigga who don't take care of his kids. You don't take care of your kids. That sounds like some Thai City shit. Some shit Thai City would say this to sound good to virtual signal. Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah, we do this, nigga. Fuck them kids. Fuck you. This nigga Thai City needs somebody to take care of his kids. Thai City, he has a channel called Uncut Underground, and his son is autistic and retarded. And he's a loser who tried to put a skin case on me. He's a fucking loser. You feel me? And I'm just saying this because we got the Argentinian homie in here right now, DHJ. If you're because you're around here kicking it with the blacks. If you ever come across a nigga with glasses saying stupid shit online, pretending like he's investing and trading crypto, this nigga don't know shit about crypto, don't know shit about investing, can't read a price chart. Nigga be crying over bitches on the phone. I ran the nigga off the fucking internet. That nigga was doing shows and getting hundreds of dollars in donations. You feel me? I shut that shit down. I told a pussy nigga, if you come on the internet again, I'ma step on your forehead in the middle of the street. Every time you come on the internet, I'ma stand on your head. Thai City, Uncut Underground, Ulrich Taylor, you pussy nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? Oh, you got a gun channel. You got all these guns and shit in Texas. You ain't gonna do shit with them, pussy. Nigga, I put a case on you, pussy. We got paperwork. I sent you a demand letter, pussy. Nigga, I sent the evidence to the Attorney General of Texas, faggot. Huh? You got a case with the Attorney General of Texas. That means you got a paper trail. That means if you slip up at all, and anybody else says anything about you, there's going to be corroborating evidence to put you underground, nigga. I'm not playing fair. I'm not in the streets anymore. I'm snitching and shooting. Huh? I'm not in the streets anymore. I'm snitching and shooting. Bitch, what you gonna do about it? Huh? Oh, you snitching and shooting. You're not gonna be respected in the streets anymore, nigga. Fuck the streets. I just said fuck kids. You think I give a fuck about gangsters and pussies and any type of fucking street morality, nigga? I'm a square now. I'm a futures trader. I'm an options trader, nigga. I'll call the cops on all you niggas. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. And the bitch Carmen, you feel me? The more I thought about the situation, the more disdain I had for the bitch. I just can't step on the hoe because she paid her restitution. And I have integrity. She paid her fucking restitution. Yeah, Shaka Shoe Program. 23-1, nigga. I'll put Thai City in jail. Faggot nigga. And he's gonna get his ass ran in jail because he's a bitch. Nigga already said he can't fight. He said he can't fight, he's only shooting. You feel me? Me, I can shoot and fight. You know what that means? I'm better than you. I'm better than you. You a bitch, Ty City. Hold on, I don't know why I'm getting this bag right now. I'm gonna save this for another show. Because I've been meaning to go live and dedicate a show of just talking. You know what? I digress. You feel me? You lucky we talk about other shit right now. Ty City, Uncut Underground, ran your pussy ass off the internet. I know you still be watching my channel. I know you be on Shango's channel and shit. Nigga, you're a clown to us. Nigga, you a low cow. Niggas make AI songs about you. You a low cow, nigga. You thought you were some respected nigga on the internet. No, you a low cow. You a bitch. Your homie Ramil is a faggot. You feel me? Your whole circle of niggas are faggots. All the niggas. Hold on. Let me chill. XXXTentacion is a legend over here. He's a legend in a lot of places. You feel me? People were pushing him, and the thing is, I can't say he didn't make good music. I wasn't into it. That album, I can't say the album's bad, but I'm just not into it like that. You feel me? But he was very versatile. I'll give him that. But he was a bitch. Why am I saying he's a bitch? And if a homie who's good friends with him in here, don't get mad, listen to what I'm saying. Why is he a bitch? Because he worked with the demons and the devils and did rituals. I'm not making this up. He has a phone call where he's doing a ritual to a certain deity to get out of jail. You feel me? I won't never work with no demon. Nigga, you know how occult I am? I'm so occult. I'm so deep into the occult that I have become the occult. You feel me? Do you know how many banned books, fucking demonology books, and you know how deep into these fucking rabbit holes I've gone? Pause. And I would never bind no spirits or try to do a seance or anything or ask a whole ass spirit to get me out of jail. Why would I ask an entity to get me out of a situation? Nigga, I'm better than you. My soul is as old or older than yours. Why would I bow down to you? You my homie at best. You my homie at best. Feel me? Because, I don't know everything. You're my equal at best. That's why XXXTentacion was a bitch. He had to reach out to the demons and the devils. And also, you understand, I'm from Miami. I know I knew what these motherfuckers, Bruno Dickums and shit like that, the guy who was with Bang Bros, who was also like in the music scene kind of. I was hustling in the streets. And when I was hustling, I was about money. That means I've been a fake pimp. You feel me? I've been a fake pimp, also known as a cool ass boyfriend. I done did everything to get bread. So I knew the porno nigga because there were hoes over there that I was trying to get at. But I never went and fucked with that nigga. But you can look this up online. You can see the facts that this guy. But you could see the facts. You can see that this guy in his crib, he had a mural on his wall to Baphomet, and he had like some type of ritualistic shit under his bed. And this is facts. You can look this up. That when he brought hoes over there to put in porno, and he fucked them on the bed, he was giving their souls to Satan. This isn't me putting two and two together and thinking this is what maybe was going on. This is confirmed. So yeah, that's why X was a bitch. Shango said not Bang Bros. You feel me? The nigga's name was Bruno Dickums. Damn, this is so many years ago. This is bringing back crazy memories because it was a badass. I wish I could remember her name. I had this crazy hoe. I wish I could remember this hoe's name right now. She was so fucking bad. I had this crazy bad bitch I was fucking with. And I was like, I was about my money. I was like, fuck it, let's put this bitch in some fucking. OnlyFans wasn't out yet. I would have been, I would have already been that nigga on OnlyFans if OnlyFans was popping back when I was in my era like that. You feel me? So I kind of got damn, am I telling too much truth on here? Because I can't be. I guess I already caught a case and it's past the statute of limitations, so I can't talk about this shit. Maybe I shouldn't. Let me chill. I know it's not good sport just to stop a story like that, but me. I don't be. I told you the same way I talk here is how I speak online. I mean, the same way I speak online, the same way I speak in real life. So it's I don't know how to curve myself for this internet shit. You feel me? But I kind of like being an open book. Because when people have issues with you and they think they can expose you or do this and that, you can't expose nothing about me. Everybody here knows everything. It's public information. You can look my case up. You feel me? But you niggas are scared to let people know who you are. That's why, if it ever comes down to it, I know I can just do a little research and I can get a lot of you niggas out of here. You feel me? With just a couple dollars, a couple digital dollars, some Bitcoin, some, most likely these people I'm talking about who I used to deal with, I can't send them Bitcoin. I got to transfer and turn it into Monero. So we have no connection to each other. We're talking through P2P with keys, through VPNs. So don't nobody know who anybody is. You feel me? But I digress. I'm saying too much. What time? Oh, an hour and 21 minutes? I feel like I've been running my mouth for a while. DHJ says, X was a satanic. His music was good though. His music was good. He was very versatile. And the reason why I have to tell the truth about him, I have to say he was a bitch. But the reason I have empathy for him and understanding, because the nigga was a young Jamaican nigga with a single mother who was a hoe. I understand that anger. My mother wasn't a hoe on the level that his mother was a hoe on or is a hoe on. But I understand being a young Jamaican nigga. If you're Jamaican, you're already mad as shit. You feel me? I know there's the FBA tether thing and all that shit. But if I was the FBA leader, I would bring the Caribbeans into the Americas. Because they are the Americas. And if you look at the tribes who were moving around, the Arawaks, the Tainos, those are just cousins, they're the same people, and they were linking with the people in the Americas, especially South Florida. Right? And those people in the Florida tribes were connected with the tribes throughout the rest of the fucking country. Correct? But I say, if you look at the history of Jamaica and how it was like, where they sent the slaves who were too expensive but wouldn't get in line, who had too much issues, they sent you to Jamaica so they could still make some money and as a punishment. And what do they do to people in Jamaica? Why do Jamaicans hate maggots, faggots? Feel me? Why do Jamaicans hate faggots? Because Jamaica was infamous for buck breaking. That's why Jamaicans don't play that gay shit. Feel me? There's history behind it. Jamaicans don't just, I just don't like gay people, burn a Batiman. No, they were buck breaking niggas out there at a high rate. The white man was raping men in Jamaica at a high rate to the point where niggas weren't having it no more. You feel me? Not having it. We don't even know how, we know these things occurred. We don't know how long, but we do know that no freedom was given. Everything was taken. Shout out to the Americas. Shout out to the people in Jamaica. Shout out to the Maroons, the Buffalo Soldiers, all that shit. You feel me? DHJ says a lot of witchcraft happens in Texas too. Facts, because they're doing that Mexican witchcraft and shit. Like the cartels are doing witchcraft. You feel me? Mexicans are on that. Actually, I don't like to speak on things that I don't know that much of, but I know they're doing that. But their spiritual system, I know they have their own version of like, what's it called? It's Los Muertes or some shit like that. Or they have their own version of voodoo. You know, like in the Caribbean, Hispanic islands, they have the Santeria. And in Jamaica, they have Obia. I forgot the name of the Mexicans one. I forgot the name of how the Mexicans do it. Long enough to want to bust them. Exactly. And we're not playing with it. And to this day, and here's another reason why the white man's evil. Till this day, this nigga is still trying to make Jamaica gay. America paid, when Biden was in office, paid millions of dollars to the islands to make niggas gay. And this is not conspiracy. This has been exposed, like not even declassified. It was just, they just told you. Just like in Ecuador and South America, even in Colombia, they spent mad millions out there to push like more gay propaganda. This is the white man trying to make everybody funny style. The white man wants everybody to play with boy ass. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And I'm hateful if I recognize this. Oh, a certain demographic of people is paying millions of dollars and using violence and force to make niggas fucking pedophiles. They're trying to make you good. That's what, because being homosexuality is directly connected to pedophilia. DHJ says that's true. The Mexican hookers do witchcraft to keep men hooked on them. Yo, this is interesting. They have men drink tainted water with pussy juice. You know, the black American, the FBA woman, has her own version of that, where she'll put her period blood in the spaghetti, and she'll cook you spaghetti. That's why you don't eat what black women cook you. Only your grandmother and your mother, people like that. Any other women trying to cook for you, fuck that. Especially spaghetti. I ain't eating no spaghetti. Bitch got a whole tampon in that bitch marinating, trying to make me fall in love. I'm like, are you retarded? You know this shit backfires, right? But that is interesting, DHJ, because I don't know this girl, but there's like a Colombian Mexican whore who I want to smash. You feel me? And I think it's like years ago. I think I like was on Tinder in South America or something, and I matched her, but I'm moving around. Like I planned so many dates with bitches in South America, but when it comes down to it, you're moving around all day. You went to the spa earlier in the day. You had great juices. You feel me? You went to the brothel. You smashed something. You're out with the homies. You're laughing. You went to the spa. You smashed something again. You feel me? You're handling business. You're chilling with the boys. And then later, some bitch you were talking on Tinder, like, oh, are we going to go out on a date tonight? And I'm just there like, nah, I'm not taking no bitches on dates. I'm out here fucking loving life right now. You think I'm going to go sit down with you and like pay for your dinner like I'm trying to impress you, bitch? I got 2 nuts off earlier in the day. But I say that to say this. She's a super baddie. But there's a select number of them. I can tell they are 100% doing witchcraft. And I don't mean just demonic imagery. I mean, she literally has the witchcraft joints. And I don't know if it's Mexican or she's like the costeña colombiana, and she has the Caribbean roots. But she has the joint. You know how they have the little statue head that has like the cowrie shells for eyes and the face and all that shit, and they got the little Papa Legua and all that. She got all that shit. But I'm not afraid of the devil. I still want to smash. Nigga, I've been fighting the devil since I was born. The nigga is gay. I will never be afraid of the devil. Niggas a homo. I'm not afraid of no gay niggas. You know what I mean? Shaka said, remember the saying the Greeks will bend over backwards for you wasn't just a saying. DSJ says, Argentinians do the same thing. That comes from Italy. Italians also have their own witchcraft they do. I forgot what they call it, but the mafia, they were doing the witchcraft and all that shit. And the Italians were crossing over with the Hispanics in New York. If you want to, the comedian Joey Diaz, he has his stepdad is written about in a book about the El Tumbes. And I don't want to get down that road, but if you're interested in the witchcraft and how it crosses over with the gangsterism and the mafia shit, look up Joey Diaz talking about his experiences with Santeria and witchcraft and what happened to his mother. It gets deep, and this is firsthand him telling you. And he's a beautiful storyteller. He builds a story up in a way where what he said at the beginning transfers to what happens at the end, and it gives you a clear view. You feel me? I don't want to give it away in case you want to look into it. But I never had a broad trying to serve me that because I said I don't eat it. They didn't know why though. You said you didn't mess with spaghetti. How? Here's the thing: we're really not safe with a bitch. You feel me? And here's the thing: if you're eating box, you might as well eat the spaghetti. If you're eating box, you might as well eat the spaghetti. You feel me? DSJ says, German Argentinians put pupil. Oh, pupil hair. Wait. German Argentinians put pubic hair in their cooking. Yo, shout out to DHJ being here for the show tonight and giving away all the white man's secrets. All the white. Think about what you ate at white people's houses. Think about all the times you ate at white niggas' houses and you ain't know that there was no pubic hairs. Yo, niggas are nasty. Niggas are nasty. Hold up. That's why I don't agree with the word homophobia. I don't have a fear of you fags. You fucking fags. I don't have any fear of them either. You feel me? Even though I do have a little fear, I'm gonna be honest. Because I'm not fighting no gay nigga, no flamboyant gay nigga, or a trans in the streets. Like, I'm not doing it. I get nothing out of that. If I beat him up, good. I beat him up. I get no points from that. But if he beats me up, my life is over. So I'm not playing fair with no. I'm not saying I'm not going to defend myself. I'm just not playing fair with no gay niggas. The devil, demons, and homosexuals get no fair ones with me. No fair ones. DAJ says they chop the hair and grinded meatballs so you don't taste it. Yo, DHJ, subscribe to the channel, bro. You're gonna be a regular here, and I promise I won't. Every show I won't be talking about how evil white people and Argentinians and your granddaddy is. I won't be talking about how evil your granddaddy is every show. I swear we're gonna have. There's other shows we have good times. You can ask Shaka. I'm not lying. Sometimes we just laugh the whole time. It's been a while, but we just laugh the whole show, and then we look at sexy women during the show. We don't care about nothing that people care about. Like the regular people of the world, they care about sports and social dynamics and racial dynamics and men and women and politics and all that. We don't give a fuck about none of that. We come here to talk crazy, laugh, and then look at these hoes and ask each other real men questions like, when I show a bad bitch, we ask each other real deep questions that really matter. Questions like, well, what you doing with that, Shaka? What you doing with that? So what are we doing? These are really the only things that matter in the world. Those are the real questions. When you see a baddie and you're with your homies, she don't even got to be there. She can be on the screen like I do on the show. And I ask the chat, what we doing with that? What we doing with that? Yo, Shaka, what we do with that? What to do to that? You feel me? This is Vril Society shit. What is the Vril Society? What are you talking about? The Vril Society is connected to the pubic hair? Hold on. Are you letting us know? Yo, I'm here for this right now. You're telling me the Vril Society is connected to German white people, or I'm putting it on. I'm putting it on. White people love Germans, so I'm putting it on all white people. So you're telling me white people putting pubic hair in meatballs is connected to the Vril Society? Shaka says he hasn't ate box since he was 16. He's trying to show me up. You feel me? And there's no way for us to confirm that. You feel me? And I wish my number was all the way back at 16. I wish my number was all the way back at 16. My number I gotta be honest, because if you even kiss the box, I think it counts. And I think about oh damn, when did I last like well, my bad. I know I have a show right now, but I'm pondering about when's the last time I actually did the evil act of letting my lips touch the box. I think when I was dating the Colombian girl for like 2 years, I think I might have kissed the box, like the top of it one time or something. I definitely didn't press my face in the box, but I definitely might have kissed the box one time. You feel me? Because she was asking me to eat the box, and I was like, nah. She knows I didn't do that. But then I wanted like I think I like teased her a bit or whatever. So I'm gonna count that. I'm gonna count that because I don't lie. I'm gonna count that because it's evil and I don't lie. So I'm gonna count it, even though most niggas wouldn't count that. And if I don't count that, my number goes way, way back, way, way, way back. You feel me? But I'm gonna count it. I'm gonna count it. I sub, man. I watch your lives, but my English is bad, so I don't comment. I have to use Google Translator. So you speak in Spanish? Wait, what the fuck? How do you know what I'm saying? So you can understand English, but you can't speak it? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Is there a thing where people can understand and can't speak it? Because I can okay, maybe that does make sense because I can understand Spanish, but I can't speak it fluently. So I guess it does make sense. Because somebody can say a lot of like somebody could be speaking to me in Spanish, and I might not get everything, but I know enough to know what they're saying. So maybe that's where this guy's at. Vril is German witchcraft. So, all right, Vril is German witchcraft. So okay, this is interesting. Vril is German, so it is German witchcraft. Okay. But do you understand the concept of the Vril worm and going into the left eye and the left eye, the bruise on the left eye club and all that shit and how people are being controlled by this Vril worm? Are you familiar with that? Is that connected to this? Is that real? Have you heard of that? Did your granddaddy tell you about that? My grandfather was into Nazi witchcraft shit. I found his old books as a kid. You still got them? Do you still got the books? We need these books. We need these books. You're already over here hanging out with the niggas and telling on your granddaddy, right? So you might as well go all the way. You might as well go all the way and give us the German magic books that were smuggled out of Nazi Germany and was left for safekeeping in the hands of your grandfather in Argentina. You might as well give it to us. And guess what? Like I told you earlier, you can be a nigga. Like I told you earlier. All you got to do is get down. All you got to do is get down. But he said he didn't understand it until he got older. So he didn't understand it. Shaka says, the only reason I stopped at 16 because I thought what came out of there. And then, of course, getting older, knowing bitches is nasty. You feel me? To me, the fact that bitches have, like, even that should have been the first thing on my mind. The fact that bitches had periods wasn't the nasty thing to me. It's like when I got older and I really saw how bitches move, I was like, yo, there's a high chance you're eating a nutty pussy. You're eating nut out of a pussy. It's disgusting to think of, but I really know how bitches move and they use sex as a weapon. Like a bitch, you ever see bitches talk about like a nigga cheats on them? Like, I fuck his best friend. I fucked all his best friends and all this shit. Like, they use sex as a weapon. So think about it. Think of the sick mind of a woman. You know a bitch will go get fucked, and that's her power, and that's like her revenge on you. She'll come back and like get you to eat the boxing like you eating. Ugh. Ugh. Oh no. And here's the thing. This is gonna be disgusting, but I'm gonna say it because I'm dishonest. Every nigga thinks he's a cool nigga who that didn't happen to him. Every nigga thinks he's a cool nigga where that didn't happen to him. And I'm not saying it happened to me, but I'm not saying it didn't. Because when I was hustling and shit like that, niggas used to pull up in $100,000 cars, $150,000 whips. And I had a thing back in the days where I wouldn't, after I was making a certain amount of money, I wouldn't take any more male customers. So I had a lot of female customers, and they would be like, "Oh, can I send my boyfriend? Can he come through?" Like, nah, bitch, no, nobody can come through. So they would come through with them. I've had bitches come to my place with their boyfriend sitting downtown, like downstairs, who has a penthouse in Williams Island. He has a penthouse, and I have more stories I could tell from this. He has a penthouse in Williams Island. He's driving a $150,000, $170,000 whip. You feel me? The bitch comes upstairs, and the bitch is making out with me and sucking my dick. and then going back to the car with her boyfriend. I've seen the dark side. You feel me? That's around the era where I stopped eating box. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, yo, this is darker than I thought it is. And I should have, I got a whole nother story I could tell right now. And I know, should I hold the story down for another one? Because it's embarrassing on my part. It's embarrassing on my part, but it also leads to my revenge story, my redemption story. And if you've been through my videos when I was making pre-recorded, you might see the video where it says how I had my first threesome and got revenge on my ex. The girl who I want to tell this story about is the girl. That's my ex who I got revenge on and got threesome with. You feel me? But that came from pain. Because before that, like with that bitch, I was on some sucker. You know what? Let me not even tell. I'll tell the story later. I'll tell it another time. You feel me? I'm shocked that he probably got captions on, especially when I was in the Navy. Wait, you were eating box in the Navy? No, hold up. You said you stopped eating box at 16. So you weren't in the Navy yet. So you weren't. I was about to say, God damn, Shaka, you a nasty nigga. This nigga eating military bitch box. Military bitch gotta be the most dangerous, nasty box. Ugh. Ew. Nasty. Right. I can say a bitch never cheated. Wait. Shaka says, right. I can say a bitch never cheated on me, but I can't say I know for sure. I can say I know for sure that you for sure got cheated on. So I can say I know for sure. You bitches, because I live in reality and I know how bitches operate. The bitches aren't in control of their pussy. If a nigga who they think is cool comes around and they're attracted and the pussy starts tingling and the eyes start going googly, it's over. It's over. All the chicks on my boat that gave me duck 6. Oh, that means in the engine room or swallowers and married. Think about it. And yo, the military's gotta be dirty, dog. Cause you know these bitches are married, you know, like, oh, that shit's nasty, dog. This shit, it's a cold world. It's a cold world. What Max B say? You know, no. It's a cold world. Mommy say she a call girl looking for a nigga. Even she got fucked. Hell nah. He said he wasn't eating military bucks. But yeah, this has been a good show. Maybe because we didn't really get anything, but it's been a good time chopping it up. I think we covered some good subjects. I like to say shout out to DHJ for telling on white people. He came out here. We got to give the respect to him. He told on his own grandfather. Told us his grandfather was a Nazi. He's actually black. The family's actually black because once you start mixing with niggas, you're black, right? So the family's actually black. The grandfather hates niggas and was a German witch Nazi. And niggas think that niggas are paranoid. No, the white man is right here telling you, no offense, DHJ, but the Argentinian mulatto man here is telling you that the white man is doing gay, real witchcraft. We thought only women were trying to put their pussy juice or their period blood into food and get men. No, the white man is also grinding his pubic hair into meatballs to fuck you up. Think about that. Next time you go get your Jimmy John sub or your Subway meatball sub, it comes pre-seasoned from Europe with white man pubic hair. And you wonder why you can't think straight during the day. You got brain fog. Why? Because you got real Nazi witchcraft pubic hair in your food. And because you think it's German Nazi, you think it's against, no. The German Nazi is also the small hat. They try to trick us. They were working in conjunction. Look at Weimar Germany. Look at Weimar Germany. Look into that. Look what was going on there. All the weirdo shit we're dealing with today, the Jew and the German were popping it off back then. Everything we're dealing with today. The trans, all that shit, going crazy. I know you don't like the pill analogies, but you'll get black pill really quick in the army. Yeah, you come to reality. You feel me? You will come to reality. I guess, you know what? Maybe you got black pill real quick in the army, but it doesn't seem like, because it seems like there's a bunch of sucker-ass army niggas. It seems like there's a bunch of sucker-ass military niggas. So everybody can't be coming to the to the conclusions you're coming to. Pubic po' boys. Oh my God. You thought that shit was like, little pieces of chive on your po' boy. You can't trust nothing no more, man. You really can't trust nothing. Hold up. Wait. Am I sharing this one? Anyway, what the hell's going on? You know what? I'm not even gonna pull this up. Let me ignore that right now. Let's go here with it. Let's go here with it because I'm ready to go. Chill out, do some studying before I pass out. So it's been a while, but we'll go here with it. Let's go here with it. Give me a second. Anything going on in the chat? It's like Shaka said, no, I was black pill when I met my moms at 13. That's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother show. And I would like to hear that story because, the FBA man seems to have a lot of trauma dealing with their mothers. The FBA man seems to have a lot of trauma dealing with their mothers. Nobody wants to talk about. You feel me? Even the nigga Asir, the Duke of Tears, shout out to him. Even the nigga advances that, and as even keel as he tries to stay and not really be like crazy like I am, when you listen to what he's saying, you know that nigga's just like me. When he talks about how his grandma wasn't shit, turning people against, like all of that nigga knows what's going on. And here's the thing about being too much of a polished professional nigga. You can't say what it really is because you're trying to be, for lack of a better word, politically correct within your sphere. You feel me? So you can't just say a bitch ain't shit. I can say a bitch ain't shit, ain't never gonna be shit. All right? All right? But, hold on. Yeah, Shaka says, I think the majority of men have, to be honest. Yes. And I'm mad that Jesse Lee Peterson got exposed for being a faggot, because I like some of the points he used to make about the mother-child dynamic and the family dynamic and shit like that. But it's crazy, and he was funny. And he was coming out as being gay, even like funny to me.
ゆですはい、今日はサイバージャパン大人気企画3回目のサーフィン企画で茨城県にあるシティウェーブ東京さんにやってまいりました。そして今回の YouTube はなんと
This is just a reminder of where the show, we're getting back to our roots, And I know who called the beginning of the show. I'm not proud of myself earlier. I'm not proud about my ex reaching out to me and then me seeing that she's pregnant and then me telling her that she's a evil, devilish bitch and her kid's gonna be a autistic weirdo because she let retarded niggas nut in her and she didn't pick up no game from being around me. You're just a dumb fucking bitch and you're gonna go through hell. I shouldn't have did that because, like, low key, I'm really real, dog. Like I'd be like, I don't get any joy out of that. I almost want to like hit her up and be like, you know what? I shouldn't have said all that shit. I was triggered. There's no reason for us to talk anymore. You're growing another nigga's nut in you. Why are you reaching out to me, telling me that you see? I'm already going down that road, and I don't even want to go down that road right now. You feel me? Bitch talking about you miss me when you done like stole money from me, and now you're growing another nigga's nut in you. Or you are, and definitely you're a retarded nigga because you're a retarded bitch. But Shaka says, if you knew my channel back in 08, I used to talk about the Oedipus complex. I know the Oedipus complex, Oedipus Rex. You feel me? I read. I know the people don't think the blacks read, but we read. We be weeding. We be weeding books. Eh? Shout out to the Asians, dog. That's a new. Oh, hold up. Far right. Oh, hold on. This is Thicky. We remember her. She's like a Thicky Asian. You feel me? This is Thicky. We remember her. But there's a new girl. Hold on. This girl in the pink, not her falling. And these hoes are just having a good time. Here's the thing. With all the things that's going bad in the world, the food's poison, white men are feeding us their pubic hair, the devil is running rampant. At least there's a group of Asian women somewhere in the world having a good time. You feel me? See, Shaka remembers Sticky. But we're not going to get into this. Bro. Maybe I'll do a proper show with some. Every time I think we're doing a proper show and I have subjects and I want to go through clips, like, it's not the same as back in the day. Like, that's why I keep stepping on this nigga, that why I'm going to step forever. Why I'm going to step on this nigga's Thai City's head. Because he took a bit of innocence away from. Because I used to just come on here and have a good time. And I thought people who came through my show were just having a good time. We don't have anything really personal between each other. We're just laughing with each other. And even when I'm just trying to chill and be a regular person, just have a good time with the guys, there's some faggot nigga out there trying to set me up with a goddamn grape case because he's a bitch and his son's autistic. Hey Ulrich Taylor, you're a faggot and a bitch. And you better hope that I just forget and I don't care about you anymore. Because I'm petty. I'll put resources. You might think it's years later and there's nothing going on between us anymore. He's like, you got off the internet. You don't come around anymore. You might think it's over. Nigga, I've waited 5 years to smack a nigga in the face. This is documented. Randomly saw him. Told my nigga, stop the fucking car. He's like, whoa, what? Nigga, stop the fucking car. Jumped out and slapped him 5 years later. 5 years. I got patience, dog. I might put some resources to step on you later in life. I might go after your kids. Oh, leave the kids out of it. Well, nigga, fuck his kids. Fuck the kids. I love the kids. I'm the nigga out here trying to save them from the pedos, dog. But if you got beef with me, I'll throw your fucking retarded son into a wood chipper. Fuck your kids. But I'm getting a little, I apologize for that. Not to Thai City, you a bitch. I don't apologize for nothing. I'm gonna step on your fucking forehead and crack your glasses, you faggot nigga. But other people, we don't need that energy around here. We see the lovely Asian ladies on the screen trying to calm me down. Fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. Let me get out of here. Shout out to Shaka. Shout out to DHJ. Shout out to Wavy and anybody else who might have passed through the show. Shout out to Platypus Dreams. Out there in Australia making more black people. Huh? This is disagreeable. I'm disagreeable. We are disagreeable. And I am out.